a great game, boss.
Take it, MP.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Utah. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then there's John Collins, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball is out there with Smith. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm. But eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them. And obviously, for some guys, there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
Now here's Smith in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Sexton misses. George against Ball to the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Ball.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Collins. Kicks it to George. On the wing, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. Smith with the rebound. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Releases. And another miss by Utah.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Good work there as he goes. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Ball against George. Pass to Collins. Shot to stop the run. In deep, Sexton drops it in.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all three levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's Markkanen following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Porter. Here's the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Stolen by Collins. George against ball. Pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Back to Collins. Clock at 4. Here's Porter. And it's Chicago with a board. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's DeRozan. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George against ball. Pass to Sexton. Outside Porter. Here's Markkanen. The three from Sexton. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. Back to Smith. Inside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Outside, Williams. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
George passes to Collins. Markkanen outside. To end the drought. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Down low. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Fourth, the Bulls. They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Trying to find a spark here. Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And Utah calls time here. Here's George. He's scoreless. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit. He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency. DeRozan against Porter. DeRozan passes to Smith. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense. Smith's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Pass to Porter. Now here's George to stop the drought. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Porter. Here's Markkanen. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Chicago leading. Ball finds Smith. Back to Ball. To the middle. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Markkanen. Collins inside, covered by Vucevic. And the bucket is good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Smith, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now here's Smith. He's got 12. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Smith passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Utah with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Markkanen, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, we've seen Lowry Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have, B.A., and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lowry had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lowry has turned himself into a force.
Now here's White. Outside, Williams. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 9.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Dunn, the pass to Sexton. And here's Horton Tucker. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collins. Over Vucevic. Collins, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Sexton against Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Markkanen. Last game, 26 points for him. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Levine passes to White. Back to Levine. Vucevic with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside White. His first shot attempt. Vucevic's shot is off. The Jazz shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. Collins with a screen on Caruso. Puts it up from 12. Sexton misses.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Outside White. Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Levine with it. Picked up by Collins. They get it back. Vucevic somehow scores the layup in traffic. And the Bulls lead by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Horton Tucker. They need this. And it's Chicago with a board.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Williams finds Vucevic. Here's White. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Dunn outside. Sexton a screen on Caruso. Here's Markkanen. That one rolls around and rims out.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Collins. Over Williams. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Now here's Markkanen. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Markkanen after the basket by Chicago. Off target from three-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
DeRozan finds White. On the wing, Levine. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Levine's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Smith, he's checked in for Caruso.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 95, Trey Smith.
Pass to Dunn. Yurtseven, a screen on White. Dunn with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Utah has possession, following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's 7, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Horton Tucker, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Markkanen's vision on display there. Very good awareness.
And so here is Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Now here's Smith. 16 points for him. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's 7, a screen. George's shot is off. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond.
That free throw misses.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Now here's Dunn. Yet to see a basket. Back to Porter. Kicks it to George. 4-3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Smith against George. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. George against Smith. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Outside for Porter. Pass to Dunn. George outside. Goes back up. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. Over to DeRozan. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 6.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Smith. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Ball's over to help. Some room here for George. Again, Utah.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Ball passes to Drummond. Inside. Smith. It's rebounded by George. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen with a screen on Levine. Pass to Dunn. This one for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Now, this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch-and-shoot guy.
And, yep, it's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now Dunn. Here's 7, a screen on ball. Down low. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, good luck keeping up with the elite speed of Chris Dunn in the pick and roll. So efficient with his passing and shooting in these sets.
Now here's Smith. He's got 22. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now here's Dunn, hounded by Ball. Markkanen against DeRozan. Nice move. No good on the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Dunn, the pass to Porter. Fades back. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Levine. Back to Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for DeRozan. John Collins checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Markkanen. The Jazz have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. On the wing, Sexton over Smith. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got his second basket on the night.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton. He gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Sexton passes to Collins. From downtown, Sexton misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Smith passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 31.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Sexton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
A nice shot by Smith.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. For 3, Sexton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 6th assist of the night. Inside, here's Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Dunn outside. For 3, George. Chicago grabs the miss. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Smith. Back to ball. Leaps for it. George with a steal. Here's Dunn. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Dunn's got 5.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. 5th best, Utah.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. And Utah with a change here, too. Markkanen's checked in for George. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. DeRozan finds ball. Here's Vucevic from deep. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
Usually a straight-on three-point shooter, Vucevic showing his versatility.
Dunn, the pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Obviously, we've seen Lowry Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
George, he's checked in for Utah.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Now here's Smith. Give him 35. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Now here's Porter. Defended by DeRozan. Here's Sexton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. DeRozan passes to Smith. And there's the drive. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Chicago, just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's George. And it's Porter in at the 3. Here's George. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Markkanen. George outside. Outside Sexton. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
DeRozan against Collins. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's George. Outside Sexton. Collins with a screen on Smith. Here's Sexton using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sexton's got 11 points.
Colin Sexton early in his career has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision making.
The Jazz shooting just 35% from the floor. To the inside. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Smith outside. Sexton comes with a double team. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Sexton looking around. Back to Porter. George outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And another miss by Utah. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. DeRozan passes to Smith. Back to DeRozan. Ball outside. Fires for 3. Another shot. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 43 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ball against George. Outside Porter. Markkanen left side for 3. George. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Now here's Smith. 43 points in the game. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Chicago now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Smith passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Collins. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's George. Down low. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Sexton. Porter from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Sexton. Williams grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
George against ball. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Smith passes to ball. Back to Smith. With the teardrop. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Sexton. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Porter the pass to Markkanen. And stolen by Williams. Ball with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Smith. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Utah has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Back to Sexton. There's the three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. George passes to Collins. On the wing, Sexton. Porter a screen. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Porter's got his first points of the night.
Well, good screen and an even better finish. Porter is doing it all right now.
13 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And Vucevic puts it in. Vucevic has got 19 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Collins. Outside Porter. Markkanen outside. Now here's Collins. And here's Sexton. For three, George. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball against George. Here's Vucevic. 19 points in the game. Inside. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Now Porter. Outside Sexton. He shoots it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams passes to DeRozan. Now Smith. Checked by Sexton. Outside Williams. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Give him 23.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. George passes to Porter. To the paint. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 16 points now.
Well, Sexton's showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. Levine, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball. Yurtseven's checked in for Utah. Dunn comes in for Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. 16 points for him. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Craig finds White to the inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 49 in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Sexton. Yurtseven, a screen on Smith. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
That'll...
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Andre Drummond is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Smith. And it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's George. Pass to Porter. Sexton against Smith. Elbow shot. Sexton, that's good.
Boy, the basket from Sexton. This guy is so fun to watch. What a pace he plays at.
White finds Craig. Now here's Smith. White for 3. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
White against George. Pass to Markkanen. Porter with it. George for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
For 3.
Porter's got assist number 8 now on the night. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Craig. Smith outside. Now White. The 3 ball. Offensive board. On the wing, LaVine. Smith against Sexton. Clock at 6. Craig with a screen on Sexton. Smith passes to Craig. Yep, that one's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
George against White. George with it. Porter in the post. He's covered by LaVine. George outside. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. LaVine passes to Craig. Outside LaVine. Craig with a screen. Back to Smith. The kick out to White. George against Smith. White for 3. Back to Smith. And he drives in. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. George finds Sexton. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, and he'll finish.
The Bulls shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. Smith against Sexton. Smith passes to Craig. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Now here's Markkanen. Back to George. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Porter against Levine. Porter's shot is off.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Back to Levine, to the inside. Here's Drummond. Smith outside. Pass to Levine. Sexton against Smith. Here's Craig. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. White with the steal. Now here's Drummond. Here's Smith. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Smith's got 53 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Collins left side. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Utah. Outside White. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. The 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Smith.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's George. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mr. Incredible.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Craig with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To stop the run. That one rolls around and rims out. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Smith. Outside Levine. Now here's Smith. Levine feeling it out a bit. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
Anything you can't do, MP, filling up that stat sheet.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.